Hi guys, it's game day and I got my football hat on even though this team isn't playing, but that's okay. Today, I'm going to be watching the big game. I'm going to eat some chicken wings, drink some beer. I'm going to tell you in this video how I'm going to make that work with my health and fitness goals. Before I do, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell so you don't miss a single video from Crystal. It's not going to be me. It's going to be her, and she's got more tips than I do. But on game day, I have the tips that you need to help you fit some foods in with your health and fitness goals. So, a word about my health and fitness goals right now. I want to maintain the weight that I'm at for as long as possible. That means I want to maintain my muscle mass without gaining fat. And I want to gain or maintain my strength, but not at the cost of gaining fat or losing my conditioning. So I'm looking for an all-around fitness, and I want to stay at a healthy weight as I age, okay? So those are my goals. Now, I also have a goal today of eating some chicken wings. I want to have appetizers for dinner, have a beer as I watch the great game. And it's tough sometimes to make that stuff fit. Here's how I'm doing it. And there's all stuff that I've learned from Crystal, watching her interact with clients and having her give me some tips. So here's the deal. I know that I can't outwork or out-exercise a bad diet. Like if I always eat bad food, but if I always eat like stuff that doesn't fit with my goals, like giant burgers, chicken wings, pizza all the time, I can never outwork that in the gym. It's just not going to happen. You'd have to work out way too much for the caloric intake. However, on a day like today, I can chip away at my overall caloric intake a little bit, and I'm going to do it by starting, I did today already, with a workout. So what I did was I took a long, high-intensity workout, interval workout, and it wasn't ultra high intensity, but it was like, there was some work in it, something I could sustain, but it had bursts. So what I did was I took a 5,000-meter row, and I chipped it into 250-meter intervals, and then every time I finished one of those intervals, I did 10 upper body movements and 10 lower body movements, usually kettlebell swings, squats with some weight, or push-ups or shoulder presses. And I did this, it took me about an hour to do this whole thing. And what I wanted to do was burn a ton of calories. I know that I'm not going to burn all the calories that I'm going to consume tonight. That's just not going to be possible. But I wanted to get a lot of work in today. So I planned for a long, grinding workout just to get a good start to the day. And a lot of that's even mental, where I know I did some work. I can afford to eat some stuff, especially because I've done a lot of work early in the week and I'm going to do a lot of work next week. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing was I looked for some opportunities to shave a few calories out of my intake during the course of the day. So for example, for breakfast, I usually have the exact same shake every single day. It's about 1,000 calories and it's perfect for my needs. Today, Crystal made me protein pancakes with no sugar syrup and some fruit. It was delicious, but it carved about 400 calories off my breakfast. I'm a little hungry, but that's okay. That's kind of the point. Then I planned a whole bunch of housework. So I vacuumed, I swept, I did a bunch of active stuff around the house just to get my non-exercise activity up. For lunch, we're going to shave a few more calories out. I often eat bacon, eggs with some cheese, and then I have a ton of vegetables. We're going to keep the vegetables in there. We're probably going to remove the bacon, and we're probably going to remove the cheese, and we're just going to put in like a leaner protein source. And the idea will be I'm going to shave some more calories out of that. I'll probably be a little bit hungry after lunch. That's okay. Finally, for the afternoon, my plan is to get outside and do a long walk. Just get out in nature, do a hike. I want to do that anyways, but I want to make this day super active. So I want to get to the end of my day and look at my step counter and say, I've got about 10,000 steps. It's a pretty high number for me. I usually average in the range of about 6,000 a day, but if I get 10,000 a day, I know I've done a long workout, I've done a lot of housework, I've done a ton of activity, and I've burned a lot of calories. Again, I know I can't burn off or outwork all the calories I'm going to take in tonight because it's probably going to be in the range of like 2,000 to 3,000, but I can definitely make a dent in that. Now, in the evening, the final step here, now knowing that I've shaved some stuff out of my diet, I've got some room to enjoy my chicken wings. I've got a few other appetizers I'm going to make, and I'm also going to, of course, have a beer or so. The idea there is I'm not going to completely overdo it. I'm not going to eat till I'm completely stuffed, and I'm not going to tear off the belt loop and just keep going. I'm just going to enjoy a set amount. So I'm going to plan in advance what I'm going to eat. So maybe that's 12 chicken wings, and a couple of beers, and then some of these other appetizers, but I'm going to lay that out in a plan ahead of time so that I don't have this giant pile of stuff that I'm just going to keep wolfing down till it's gone just to clear the plate. If I do that, I know that I'm just taking in this amount of calories. I've kind of budgeted for it throughout the day, and I'm going to be okay. And of course, I'm going to balance that with a whole lot of work later on in the week. Now, the idea on these special days is that you can find ways to enjoy the things that you like in life. I love watching the Super Bowl. I love eating some chicken wings while I do it. So now I know that I can do that without feeling like I'm off track on my health and fitness goals. So if you have something like that coming up, what I encourage you to do is plan a really active day around some of these epic meals, and then find some ways earlier in the day to shave some calories out. And then in the evening, you can enjoy everything guilt-free. I hope these tips help you. Remember, Crystal is going to be here with tons and tons of helpful videos for you. Remember to like, subscribe, and ring the notifications bell, and she will give you all sorts of stuff that'll help you accomplish your health and fitness goals. Cheers.